China, the second largest economy in the world, a prominent manufacturing nation, and home to nearly 1/5 of the Earth's population, has certainly accredited itself on an international scale. The growth of the country over the last decades, unmatched by any other country, has influenced the balance of power and economics in the entire Eastern Hemisphere. However, if it were not for the impact of a revolutionary leader, a non-conformist willing to alter the fate of the Chinese to establish the foundation for what China is today, the country wouldn't be the same. And that man is Sun Yat-sen.
A non-conformist is any individual who at volatile times in a given nation will choose to defy the status quo of that nation, either because the individual may feel oppressed or another social group in the eyes of the individual is oppressed. That person will go to the very depths of the issue to make sure that there is a change in that society.
Sun Yat-sen was an interesting character. From the 19th century, he started as a poor farmer in Guanzhou province. As time went on, the Qing Empire discriminated against his people, the Hans, even though they were the majority.
All this time, he saw the corruption of the Qing dynasty lay burden on his family and friends. And this corruption was the driving force for him to seek change in his country. From that point on, he knew he had to pursue a political career. He went to Europe and America to gain support and an education. And when he came back, he had a new view on China, a more modern and less imperial one. This thing called nationalism is a treasure that a country uses to try to develop and a nationality uses to try to survive. China has lost this treasure.
Alright, keep in mind, Sun Yat-sen mentions that nationalism under the Qing dynasty is not existent. He is aware the nation is in crisis. From the corruption of the Qing dynasty to the oppression of the Hans, Yat-sen sought ways to unify the people and maintain its distinctive culture. The first step was to overthrow the dynastical system.
Being an ethnic Han in the Qing dynasty, Sun Yat-sen's main fight was against discrimination. Not noticing a change under Imperial China, he organized the Secret Revolutionary Alliance in 1905, a giant of offense to the nationalistic empire. By recruiting members of his revolutionary alliance, Sun Yat-sen eventually led the Xinhai Rebellion in 1911, violently resisting the Qing dynasty in an official coup d'etat.
A republic has always been established, and our compatriots in Mongolia, Tibet, Xinhai, and Xinjiang, who has always been part of China, are all now Chinese citizens who are master of their own country.
Advocating for these democratic principles and the idea that all Chinese citizens are masters of their own country is so foreign from what you saw in those monastic eras in China. And then the other thing is to say that people from these far-flung areas, Mongolia, Tibet, and especially Xinjiang, which is the Muslim area of China, to say that they are all on equal footing with the Han, who have always dominated Chinese politics and the power within China, is really, really revolutionary and unprecedented in Chinese history.
If the idea of revolution is to win out, it must be through a political enlightenment. It is useless to try to impose it by force of arms. Sun Yat-sen believed that the real revolution in China was in the minds of the citizens. This quote showed how he challenged the Chinese to think beyond what the isolationist Qing would have allowed. Even if ideologies may have differed in the nation, attempting to form a new era of China. Ultimately, he established the foundation for China's international development in 1 century than all 5,000 years of Chinese imperialism. And who knows what China would look like today without his initiative. So that's why it's important for everyone to understand how his impact altered the entire world. He is Sun Yat-sen.